1 boop.
Beep.
2 boop.
Beep.
3 boop.
Beep.
It's always the boops.
Hakuoki.
He. Yes, I know, it's a work of fiction. We can never read that quick enough. Motherfuckers!
Thank you, Fade.
It's a work of fiction. But it's not coincidental that it resembles the actual people.
No, this is what
And
I
I
call
need to
half
mute that.
fiction. Hmm.
My thing was muted again.
Ah, shit, thanks, Walter.
Yay, we're back.
Yay!
I didn't know you were live for a few seconds because I was on your channel trying to find the cutscene of Dr. Ned changing because I accidentally skipped it.
No.
Bruh.
And the next thing I knew, I get an ad. I see Hakuoki. I was like, oh crap, she's live.
You not
Guess
notice
she's
the
back.
time?
Back again.
Oh god.
Top,
Yes,
back.
Please.
Back again.
Why does this stuff happen to me?
We continue.
We're still in the common route, ladies and gentlemen.
So for about 30,
Unfortunately, let me also do a thing here.
Pull
So
up
for-
the guide.
I
so
don't-
for about, sorry.
What?
hang on, let me grab. Let's see.
Fades, talk.
Papata.
What
So
are
for a solid 30 minutes during the ad, I didn't know you were live. I thought I just got a random ad.
you-
God damn it.
There is one thing wrong with this opening for Chronicles.
What?
Did not put the Baka trio together.
They what?
They did not. They could have.
That's
They
blasphemy.
used the one CG with the 3 of them together, and they just no.
That is blasphemy.
All
We'll
right, I'm at the appropriate place for the walkthrough.
All right, it's.
So who are we getting? Which one are we doing?
It's Kazuma.
It's always been
Kazuma? Who's delivering the bitch?
Yes.
Yeah, getting him out of the way.
Hey, do I get to be all angry? Yay!
I think so.
Oh boy, this is gonna be hell.
What do you mean?
No, it's not. I'm not talking about actually me being angry. I'm talking about playing an angry guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a very angry, stupid boy.
Yep.
My angry boy in his dumb boy box.
Is the dumb boy box only reserved for one? Or are there others?
No, you can put multiple people in the dumb boy box at once.
Okay, can we? Who's going in the bitch box though?
Kazama and
Kazama.
Kazama only.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hey.
I sent a picture of Cosmo to my friend. Guess what they said?
What?
Bitch.
Smash.
I knew it!
You know what the funny thing is?
Mm.
I didn't even ask for smash or pass. I just said thoughts.
Jesus fucking Christ.
In the early days of the Tokugawa Shogunate, Nijo Castle was a place for the shogun to stand his way to the capital. It had been a while since the shogun actually stayed there, though. We met the shogun on the road and began our escort, arriving at the castle not too long ago. By now, I imagine Kondo-san, Nagakura-san, Inoue-san, and the men were meeting the important people in the shogun's retinue?
What
Retinue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I sent every picture of the Shinsengumi to. Guess what she said?
Hmm.
My
All
God.
of them was smashed except Heisuke.
Yeah, but that's because he's too baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, I've got a job to do too. It was my job to tell soldiers when to change shifts and to carry messages back and forth. I was essentially just running errands. I was contributing, probably.
No, you were stupid.
I've come with a message.
That's just Mickey.
Yeah.
お前が伝達係かい
Do you remember?
What?
me?
You're the
ここは
messenger?
遊び場じゃねえんだ
This
ぜ
isn't a playground, you know.
Well, I'm not here to play.
へえそうかよ
That's so.
じゃあまともな刀も差してない
And what could someone like you, who can't even use a sword, do for anyone?
I've come here to do what I can do. Could we please
Oh.
get to the point?
Okay, also, before we get to the point,
Fuck you, Okuta.
go ahead.
The chief is currently going around paying his respects to the people in the castle. Everyone else continue with the guard.
わかった
Hmm.
確かに
Message
伝達は聞い
received.
たぜ
Huh? That was it? Was it that simple?
I guess.
Mickey's not that much of a bitch.
なんだ
What's
その
up with your
バカ面
dumb face?
俺が伝達を
Surprised I listened to your message?
Miki is not a bitch, but he is an instigator.
He
That's
is. Mickey's,
That's
you know what he is?
Look, it's a button.
You know what he actually is? He's a punk. That's what
Fuck
Mickey
you,
is.
Okta.
Mickey is a punk.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
fine.
that's why I did.
Fuck you, Okuta. We're not gonna see that until we do Somas.
I guess.
No, definitely.
Hee I get to have to come up with a Soma voice.
Oh, well, no, I just...
仕事は仕
A
事だ
job is a job.
市場を挟む
I
つ
don't
もり
plan
はね
on
えんだよ
making it personal.
Nothing personnel, buddy.
ほら伝達は聞いたの
Nothing
さっさと行け
Alright, you delivered your message. Scram!
Yes! Miki and I never really got along, but maybe he was a responsible person after all.
You get along with him better than you do Takeda.
He's better than what he used to be, apparently.
Nobody gets along with Takeda. Not even Takeda.
Takeda hates himself.
Yes.
I see that being
Self-loathing
true.
there.
I fucking see that being true at this point.
At this point, yes. Especially in Eba's route. Holy
It's
shit.
just like, I can't imagine anybody liking you. Nobody likes me. I don't even like me. I wish I were to kill me, but then I would stop me from killing me by killing me.
Jesus Christ.
No, but you can honestly hear him saying some shit like that.
After he shooed me away, I continued attending to my duties as a messenger. Wish.
Whoosh.
Around Nijo Castle, I could see warriors wearing a white uniform, different from the standard blue one. They didn't seem too nervous. But I suppose it made sense. The Choshu extremists from the National Imperialist Party had been driven out of Kyo, and security was tight. There's no way anything would happen.
Oh, look at that. Cute, omniscient. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
A sudden
It's
chill
the
ran.
fish. That's what I was trying to get at.
A sudden chill ran down my spine.
Chills are multiplying.
I knew that feeling. A length of cold steel aimed right at you, eyes shining with a lust for blood and violence. Since I began
Don't
living
kink
with the...
shame him.
Since I began...
No, please.
God fucking damn it, midget! Since I'd begun living with the Shinsengumi, I felt it more than once. It was killing intent. My eyes were drawn to the roof. In a spot shielded from the light of the torches, where the moonlight just barely reached, there they stood. Hey, boys! What you up to? Absolutely not being a
Streets
stalker.
back, go right. Do-do-do-do.
You!
Me. So you've noticed us. Not too slow then.
They looked very distinctive, unlike any soldiers I've seen before. Their harsh glares rained down on me, piercing like arrows. I had recognized them. Now to put names to faces. Kazuma Chikage. Kazuma Chikage, a man with ties to the Satsuma domain. He claims to be a demon and he has a very specific interest in the Hirani. He hasn't claimed that before, has he?
He hasn't, that's spoilers.
I know!
God fucking damn it.
This still happens multiple times.
Yeah.
And you know what else?
What?
It's being called for. Amagiri Kyuju. Amagiri Kyuju, mysterious person involved with the Satsuma domain and yet another spoiler.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Shiranui Kyo. A person who associates himself with the Choshu domain and spoiler number fucking 3.
But it says number 2 right there.
Shush. They made an effort to impede the Shinsengumi Arikada and again a Hamaguri. Why are you here?
You mean, you mean how did we get here, right? Well, the answer's simple. Man-made obstacles like these are shit to a demon.
Can I just say something? I thought he was associated with the Tosa domain, and I thought Shinkai made that clear. I'm sorry, I just had to say that.
Wait,
Moving on.
wait, you mean Shiranui?
Shiranui. Yeah.
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 Wait. Now my brain is confused. Hold on.
Because he has that, like, bro relationship going on with Ryoma. Like, he and Ryoma are, like, bros.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
I guess he's more linked with Choshu because his clan is probably Choshu.
Dude, we are the tightest of bros. No homo.
No homo. No, actually, I think that Shiranui's, like, bi. I think he's slightly homo.
Yeah. I can see that. And then there's Takasugi.
Yeah, his whole thing with Takasugi.
Oh, I can't wait to write that.
I'm sure you're very excited.
組を探していたのです。
Yeah.
雪村千鶴。
We're here for a very specific purpose. Yukimura Chizuru, we are here for you.
What? My heart was pounding so hard it felt like it was about to burst. How do these men know my name?
I don't understand.
Do you ever?
A demon? What do you mean? You're here for me? Are you trying to trick me?
Okay.
鬼を知らぬだ。
Do you not even know what a demon is?
本気で言っている。
Are you saying that you truly do not know?
He stepped forward, cloaked in darkness. When Amagiri spoke next, it was calm and peaceful, as if he were reasoning with a frightened child. You are a child!
You're like, how old is she here? Like 17?
Yeah, something like that.
16, 17, somewhere around there?
Yeah. Do your injuries heal quickly? Too quickly, perhaps?
Well,
I held my breath.
Do you not realize what's happening? The wound on your face has already begun to heal.
Excuse me.
Kazuma then directed his gaze towards the kodachi on my hip.
Words are unnecessary.
鬼を示す聖。東
Her
の
family
鬼が
name is a demon's name, and she carries the demon to the east, Kodachi. That is proof enough.
my family name?
What was wrong with Yukimura? Cold sweat was inching down my spine.
Crawling in my skin.
God damn it! Then again, we don't exactly require your permission to kidnap you. To be fair, your compliance is not a factor.
God damn it.
Women, demon women are precious. Now come with me.
His hand stretched out from the darkness to grab hold of me. But then... so we don't have the line of the subterranean monster anymore?
No subterranean monster.
I don't know if I'm sad that it's gone or happy that it is.
I do miss you, missed the wrong day to fuck with me, boys, and I will put that back in my own head.
Much how I missed the bitch line.
The bitch line is good,
Yeah.
but damn,
Wish. A blade flickered through the night.
he's Haji, man.
It's your boy.
No.
おいおい。
Oh, it's those boys. Whoa, there, pal. Trying to pick up girls in a back alley? That's not creepy at all. You again? The culture and the nose of a dog, I see.
それはこちらのセリフだ。
One could say the same of you.
Haruda-san, Saito-san!
I was so relieved by their arrival, my legs almost gave way.
Oh no, jelly legs.
Red bean jelly.
Yes, red bean jelly. A strong rough hand caught me and pulled me back. Its grip hard as steel.
Okay, now it's your boy.
下がったろ。
Stay back. It's my boy.
Your boy is here. He has arrived.
My boy is here.
He guided me around behind him and placed his hand on his sword. Finally! Finally, this line is fixed and I can understand it! What the fuck?
Isn't this translation to blessing?
It's such a blessing! I understand things. God, I can't wait to get to Sunon because there were some confusing shit in there.
Ibis too.
Oh, yeah. Though I think I got most of that one.
I figured you were here for the Shogun's home. What do you want from this kid?
I have little interest in you or the Shogun right now. This matter concerns only us demons.
What spoiler territory hell are you giving us? Demon! Stronger and more powerful than humans. They have rapid healing powers. Kazuo Chikage, Shiranai-kyo, and Amagiri Kyuji are among their numbers. And a whole bunch of others.
Some of them are altered.
Demons?
One of them supposedly appears, but we don't know what the fuck's going on with him. His eyes narrowed. He glared sharply.
I narrowed my eyes.
He glared sharply at Kazuma, as if trying to decide if he was telling the truth or not.
Haven't seen this punk since Hamaguri. I guess we were meant to be, huh? Doesn't make me too particularly happy. True, though I feel little at this reunion. Will you stand in our way? If so, then...
Your Amagiri voice is like peak, by the
I
way.
know.
The tension was so thick in the air that I could scarcely breathe. They were a powder keg ready to explode. If the slightest movement could set them off.
And fireball.
Don't! It wasn't like I could do much. But I still wanted to help them, so I grabbed my sword. Suddenly,
Don't worry about them.
It's a Susumu!
It's Susumu!
Susumu! Yamazaki-san, when did you...
The commander has ordered me to return you to headquarters.
You're telling me to run away?
Exactly. Even if you were to stay, there's nothing you could do.
you may be right, but I stay.
Yeah, stay.
Stay.
Stay. I'm sorry, sister.
You gotta stay.
I'm going to stay here.
Yukimura. You don't understand. What could you possibly hope to accomplish by remaining here?
I know that staying might not be the smartest idea, but
They called me a demon and told me to come with them. I still didn't know what they meant. I need to know the truth. To hear it for myself, not secondhand.
I'm so excited to die in this route.
You have a reason to stay, then, and conviction. I can respect that. Unfortunately, I have my orders. Just as you must remain true to what you believe is right, so must I.
Yamazaki-san reached for my arm, ready to take me with him by force, but...
He's going to pick you up.
Shiranai's gun aimed towards Yamazaki-san.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, little buddy. The princess says that she wants to stay, so she stays.
Excuse me, princess.
You gotta learn when to let the girl go.
Because of that one line alone, that's why Shiranai calls Haruka his princess.
That is great.
I love his tattoo. I bet that was hella painful.
Oh god.
But how can a demon get a tattoo if they heal that fast?
Maybe it's a birthmark, we don't know.
That specific.
Yeah.
Why do you do this? Why do you do this?
Because I bring up a fairly good point, that's why.
Because
Also-
he can.
Also, drawing that tattoo is a bitch.
Yeah, it looks like a bitch
I've
to
only
draw.
done it once. With the spirit Hara-san aims for Shiranui's heart, but Shiranui easily dodged his strike. Look at that smug ass
Oh.
face.
There are times when quick decisions are important, but Shiranui's short temper can be problematic.
Shiranui's
Quite so.
hashtag problematic.
Quite so, but you seem uninterested in stopping him.
Sato-san and Amagiri maneuvered nearly into striking distance of one another. Then, Sato-san drew his sword, aiming a blow at Amagiri.
See, if you ever want to know what character is attacking, just pay attention to the color of the attack and it will tell you.
Oh yes.
Not so easy.
I blame Hakuoki for something.
For what?
Uh-oh.
So, I blame this thing, the whole color thing, for the attacks in Ties of Fate. That's why they're all
Oh.
color coded. Also, it's
Oh,
very,
good.
very difficult to do it with black.
Yeah, because you'd have to outline it in white or something so it stood out.
I found a way around it, and I can't remember at the moment. But thank
Well,
God,
I'm
only
sure-
2 characters have black as their color.
God, I really need to work on my original stuff.
Whoa. Amagiri saw through his movements instantly and dodged the incoming blade.
Damn it! Who the hell are these guys?
Hijikata-san yelled, his voice filled with frustration. Sword?
Didn't move. Reach for your sword is the Hijikato thing to do.
Okay, yeah, that's...
Yeah, but at the same time, Hijikata and Kazuma kind of intermingle. It is reach for my sword.
It is?
Cool. Then the second option will be different. Got it.
Okay, reach for a sword, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's reach for the sword.
I wrapped my fingers around the handle of my kodachi and looked at Kazuma. Both Shiranui and Amagiri displayed superhuman levels of skill. I didn't think my swordsmanship could be of any help to anyone. But I may be able to distract them. I just need a fraction of a second.
Draw the sword. Because refrain from drawing the sword is what Hijikata wants you to do. And you can't do what Hijikata wants you to do.
Not in this route.
Nope.
Not this route.
So, I'm drawing my sword!
Because Kazama wants you to. Get out of here, you idiot! He'll tear you apart!
Hijikata-san yelled at me, making me second guess myself, and I sheathed my half-drawn kodachi.
Yamazaki, keep her out of this. Don't let her get any closer.
I give a weakling like you the honor of fighting me, and you chatter away. Very well then. I will show you who is truly in control, so you can shut your mouth for good.
Keep telling yourself that.
Thank you, Fade.
My ears. I was not prepared.
I
This
still owe
is
you.
why I have it muted.
Listen. I'm sorry, but he yells, and so I have to yell.
No, it was the sound routine.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I knew what he was talking about.
the redeem sound is loud.
I can't control that.
It's okay. I still owe you one for taking out my subordinate during the Hamaguri rebellion.
Their rivalry was intense. One could almost see the sparks in their glares.
I was just about to say something like that too.
The killing intent and tension made it nearly impossible to breathe.
They're murder soulmates.
Just murder mates is fine. Murder soulmates is going a bit far.
No.
No, they're murder soulmates.
Yeah.
They're soulmates who are meant to kill each other.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
very true.
Okay.
I
Stab.
don't keep track of each and every insect I squash.
That's so. Let me refresh your memory. I'll send you to hell so you can apologize to him in person.
One more step. Steel hissed. Ichikata-san and Cosmo's blade clashed in the blink of an eye. The two swords ground against one another, screaming in protest.
This is literally the first CG on his route in vanilla.
Oh my god. Ichikata-san had clearly swung at full strength. And yet Kazuma parried it easily, unfazed. One-handed, I might add.
Yeah, because he's a bitch.
The force of the blades meeting lifted up a small breeze that made his hair sway.
You're not human, are you? Just what the hell are you?
Haven't I made it clear that I am of a demon clan? And so is she. Chisuru is too much for you. We've come to take her off your hands.
The hell you say?
The blade shuddered too
I
quickly
only
for Ash to
speak in
follow.
sentences.
All I could catch was the flickering of refracted moonlight and the shrill sounds of steel grinding against steel. The two men circled, then leapt forward again. Over and over until finally, a strand of Kazuma's hair drifted on the cool evening breeze.
Interesting.
There were no signs of fear on his face.
It was more like intrigue.
Instead, I saw what I thought was perhaps the tiniest flicker of respect. He lowered his sword.
Very well. I'll let you have her for now.
What are
Okay.
you up to?
Oh.
All three of them stepped back, their fight clearly finished.
Further fighting serves no purpose. We will do nothing more than attract unwanted attention. What, you talking to me? Come on, I know when to leave a party. The only one that doesn't know when to stop is... Glances over at fucking...
Shiranui glanced pointedly at Kazuma.
Yep. Indeed. There is no reason for us to linger. This time, we only came to verify the truth. Do you really believe we'll simply allow you to walk away? Spare me your bluff. You three may survive, but your soldiers will be drawn to the commotion. How many would we slaughter before we escape?
Kazuma's confidence wasn't born from arrogance. They were simply that powerful.
No, it's born from arrogance, Chizuru. Don't let it fool you.
She is fooled, though.
Don't let him fool you, Chizuru. He can be both correct and arrogant.
They left silently, fading into the darkness. As they did, Cosmo spoke to me one last time, his red eyes piercing into me.
I will return for you soon. You may look forward to it.
No.
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 I will
Man,
admit there is a little bit of Agent Smith in my Kazuma.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anders. Oh
I'm
no.
just-
No, I can imagine a CG cop is the fucking one. Leave me alone. I don't need a Matrix crossover. Shut up, midget.
Wait, what?
Mr. Anderson.
You're too.
Hassan.
Anyway.
Hakuoki da.
Oh my god.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
He was
We're
so
only gonna have to draw him into fucking horrible leather with the glasses. I hate you.
Oh, no.
I know. Except for Mel. I don't hate Mel.
Wait.
I think we're just giving you and Mel ideas at this point. Wait, Mel hasn't. Mel, have you watched The Matrix?
No. If I did,
Then
I was
we-
very young and on VHS.
I still have the VHS.
I don't know where the fuck the VHS is. It's my dad's shit. But I don't remember if we even have that. I remember we had Jurassic Park.
I
that's
have
it.
to- God, you gotta feel really old when someone mentions VHS.
Yep.
And I'm
Yeah.
not. And I'm only in my 20s. Why do I feel old?
I don't know why you feel old.
I don't
I
know
feel
why
nothing.
you feel old.
I legit
I'm
feel nothing.
In my 30s. God
Yeah.
damn.
I have played.
Fate should not feel old, not just yet, not for another few years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you-
Fade.
They want to know? The first game I ever played was the first Resident Evil
Of all things.
at
You're
the
a
age
baby.
at the age of 6.
You're a baby. You're so little.
You are.
I was scarred, and now years later, I'm a fan.
Congratulations.
And there was also the second game I ever played was Men in Black.
Anyway, back to this.
Back to this.
He was far out of arm's reach, but his words brushed against my cheek, cold and threatening. A shiver ran up my spine. All my strength vanished. I crumpled to the ground.
Indeed.
Yeah, there's no floor here. It's dirt.
It's ground. It's dirt. I hated this in the original version, and it's still here for some fucking reason.
Oh, man, I'm so glad I get to be Hichika.
Midget.
Whoa. You alright, Chizuru?
I'm fine.
You really suck at lying, you know that? You're really pale. Sit here and rest for a while. If you can't walk, I'll carry you.
Sorry, Hada, this isn't your food, it's the bitch's food, you can't kill you.
Thank you.
I just
It's
took a
just
drink
rude.
too. God damn it.
Just take a
God
drink.
damn it! Now we
I-
all have to take a drink.
You know what's funny? I reached for my cup knowing there was a thank you coming.
Chizuru. It's alright, I need to drink because I'm doing a growly voice anyway, so
Yeah.
whatever.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? For a while, Ichikata-san stared deeply and harshly towards the forest. He's judging the forest.
Darkness.
The forest
The
is.
darkness.
He judges the forest guilty.
I know my boss is sick of me. Did you call a customer dumb last night? Dumb tonight? No. I said, are you dumb? I was asking him. Do you think that was appropriate? Very much so.
What did the customer ask?
It's just something that I saw. It was nothing that I personally experienced lately.
When someone
Hey.
when you ask the guy at the cash register where the bathroom is.
Hey, you two! I'm trying to talk here.
Sorry.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Just
He doesn't say
Yeah.
that.
I think.
I appreciate it. Me, not the person I'm voicing. Okay.
I'm trying to help him out a little bit.
Hey, you got any idea why they were after you?
I hesitated for just a moment. It said I was one of them. Kazuma had invited me to go with him.
That wasn't what he did.
No. Had he been telling the truth? I didn't know.
No, I'm not sure.
There was really nothing more I could say. Word of this incident spread the ranks of the Shinsengumi quickly in another form. Oh god, these two.
Hey, I heard there was an intruder. What in the hell were the captains doing? An intruder? I haven't heard anything. Are you sure the information is accurate? So what, you're saying I'm lying? I didn't say you were lying, but maybe perhaps you misunderstood something. If it really happened, I would be the first to know. And since I wasn't in the know, then it must be fake information.
It's fake news.
That's so. Well, if it is true, you're going to pay for it.
Supposedly, they stormed into Hichikata-san's room, but he told them the incident of the intruder was a misunderstanding.
It's just some guy walked up to the gate. We had to tell him to go away. He was drunk, had no idea where the fuck he was.
Gray, thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The only people who were notified of Kazuma's infiltration were a few of the captains. So in the eyes of the public, the infiltration of Nijo Castle never happened. Gray.
Ooh.
Afterwards, once the rest of the men returned, there was a meeting among the captains. The topic was the three men who appeared at Nijo Castle: Kazuma Chikage, Amagiri Kiji, and Shiranui Kyo.
Do I get to yell at again or be stern?
They called themselves demons. Their encounters with the Shinsengumi suggested they were involved somehow with the Satsuma Choshu. The Satsuma were the most powerful among the outer domains. Outer domain! A domain governed by one of the outer daimyo. That is so helpful.
Outer daimyo, okay.
That explains nothing! I require a map to understand this shit.
They're people who lost at Sekigahara, basically. They sided with the wrong side.
Okay. I wish it told us that.
But I know because I also know a lot about the Sengoku Jidai.
Oh my god, Gray. You know so much.
I love Japan.
As for the Choshu, they were publicly vocal about their dissent towards the shogunate, and were now branded enemies of the court.
Dun dun dun.
Duh. I didn't know what ties these people had with the domains, but It was abundantly clear that they were not to be dealt with carelessly. There was another problem, however. Why had they come for me? They said I was one of them and knew about my family name and my kodachi. But how? My name is Yukimura Chizuru. I was the daughter of my father and my mother. I was a normal girl, nothing out of the ordinary. But who was I really? I think it's time.
It's time. Ah, yes.
I believe it's time. What is this? Oh, I'm just checking things. Good.
Oh, please tell me this is the part I think it is.
I'm pretty sure because it
Please,
comes
oh,
immediately
please.
after.
Oh my
If we're
god.
thinking of the same thing. It was the end of May 1865.
Oh my god, Gray.
The compound was alive
Wait,
with
it's
noise and movement. I passed several soldiers in the hall, each one of them buzzing with excitement. What was going on?
This is unconscionable. Never in all of my...
Ito-san, is something wrong?
Those barbarians. Yes, I'd say everything is wrong. Why should I be made to bare my skin in the same room as those savages?
Ito-san's explanation made no sense. I was completely confused.
Did something happen?
Ito-san did his best to collect himself, shakily adjusting his hair and clothing before he spoke.
A man who claims to be a Dr. Kondo-san met during the visit with the Shogun is here. He is conducting physical examinations.
With a disdainful sniff, he glared pointedly across the hall towards the area he just left. The men were getting physical checkups, that much I knew. Given my situation, I'd been told to stay away.
That hairless monster. I mean, that doctor.
You see what I mean about this translation making Ito look like a less of a bastard?
Yes.
He demanded I remove my clothes in front of everyone. When I refused, he tried to remove them himself by force.
He just seems like smarmy and uppity, but not like evil, and I kind of like that.
And the rest of them just stood there. What sort of uncultured beasts are they?
Beast seemed a bit strong.
You're
At
too
any-
used to them, Chaser.
Oh
And
my god.
At any rate, perhaps I should go see just what a physical entailed. I was a doctor's daughter, after all.
The doctor's daughter.
What's this doctor's name?
I believe he called himself Matsumoto Ryojin.
What?
Wait, Matsumoto-sensei?
I hate this as doctor, and I shall forever hate it.
What's with that reaction? Do you know him?
When I first came to Kyo, my plan was to find Matsumoto-sensei. My father told me that I could rely on him if I ever needed anything. Unfortunately, he'd been away on business when I first arrived. Who would have thought I'd meet him here?
Yee.
I'm going to go to the physical exams.
There was no time to waste.
Oh my, so you want to see those beasts? What peculiar taste?
Ito-san's stunned voice chased after me. Whoosh!
Is this it?
I could hear loud voices from inside. I peeked in.
You might not want to do that.
Please look at the shirtless men. I'm begging you. I'm begging you, Chizuru.
Hold on. Wait, Gray, what?
Yeah. I never mentioned that my RP partner is Mormon.
Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
the scene froze me in place.
This is where I see the goofy music from SSL playing.
Okay, can I also be Dr. Matsumoto so it's not more of Midget just talking to himself for 10 minutes?
Sure.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. Plus, you need
To give your
male voice.
I need to improve my male voice, and I
Yes.
think this is helping me with my deepness exercise.
Hold on. Then I will claim Nomura. Which I
Yes,
will just,
you can be
I will
Nomura.
just use the Ibuki voice because it just fits.
You and I we can voice act besties.
Yes.
All right, next.
Oh,
What? It's my turn. Check this out, Doc. He doesn't say doctor. He says doc in my eyes. Huh? What do you think? You're looking at the most amazing product of years of training.
Why did I return to a chest?
Because Shinpachi is insufferable and I love him.
What? I went to get a snack, come back, and I see pecs in my face. God damn it.
Go on.
Yeah, you sure.
It's fine, Shin. I think it's your head that the doctor ought to be taking a look at. What's that? You say you want me to beat the living daylights out of you, Hesuke? You're... Oh.
You're fine, Shinpachi Nagakura Shinpachi. Next!
Wait. Hold on. I don't think you got a good look at me yet. Doc, take a look at this.
No, you're quite fine, and I've seen quite enough. Thank you.
You're holding up the line, Senpachi. Get moving. I'm just saying, I don't think you've had time to fully examine and then Don't you want to order a slice of this beefcake? I got two meaty servings on a plate right here.
God damn it, Supachi. This is why Hanukkah falls for you at some point in some realm.
This is why Makoto sees him as her brother.
A medical examination is for finding problems, not shoving off. Now move.
It wasn't difficult to see why Ito-san was desperate to escape. I couldn't imagine him taking part in such a display.
You know, Heisuke's pretty ripped for his size.
Hey, yeah? You like it?
I approve. You've done a good job, Heisuke.
The exams continued on.
Susamu!
Please get a button ready. I wanted to talk to Matsumoto-sensei, but he looked incredibly busy. What should I do? I felt like it would be rude to intrude.
Yukimura, What are you doing here? Is something the matter?
You got
That is not the right button. Hang on.
Yamazaki, please.
There we go.
Jesus Christ.
Yamazaki-san. Hello, I heard that Matsumoto-sensei was here.
Yamazaki-san seemed to understand immediately, so he went straight to the point.
I see. I take it you aim to speak with him, huh? I've been briefed on your situation. I see what you're trying to do. However, the physicals will take time. Would you leave this to me?
What should I do? No, I'll take care of it.
It's yes, please.
Okay, it's yes, please.
I think you mean...
Yamazaki, please.
Are you sure? Then yes, please do so.
Understood. Please excuse me.
Yamazaki-san went over to Matsumoto-sensei.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Matsumoto-sensei.
Pardon me, Matsumoto-sensei. Please allow me to look after those whose symptoms are minor. Why not take a break?
You what, sir?
I waited outside for Matsumoto-sensei until he stepped out of the examination room.
Excuse me.
Yes.
He took a good look at me and his eyes softened.
I need to fetch some more medicine, so maybe it's a good time for a break. Can you give me a hand?
Oh, yes, of course.
Can you give me a hand?
What luck.
Matsumoto-sensei.
Matsumoto-sensei, Yukimura.
Hello. Doctor. Hello, Yukimura-kun.
Oh, hello, Kondo-san.
Oh, 早速会えて。
I see you found her already.
はい、おかげさまで。
Yes. It's to
感謝して
you.
おります。
What?
I was utterly lost. Matsumoto-sensei gently laid his hands on my shoulders.
千鶴君、私は君
千鶴
に会うために
ちゃん。
ここに来たんだ。
I came here to see you.
コードーさんの娘さんがここに身を寄せていると
Kondo-san told me
お父さんが教えてくれ
that
た。
Kodo-san's daughter was staying with the Shinsengumi.
Oh, I see.
コードーさんと松本先生。
I knew that Godo and Matsumoto-sensei were acquaintances.
何かコードーさんの
I thought perhaps Matsumoto-sensei might be able to give us a clue. I sent word as soon as he returned to Kyo.
The Shinsengumi had their own reasons for wanting my father found. It may not have been entirely for my sake, but I was still grateful to Kondo-san for looking out for me.
Yeah, he's everyone's dad. Everyone
Dad! Thank you, both of you.
Drinking time.
God damn it, Chizuru.
And
Well, is this a scene? I think it is. Yes, it is.
they smiled. Matsumoto-sensei then explained he had just barely missed me when he left for Edo as I came to Kyo. He received my letter, but he hadn't received any further news regarding my whereabouts, and so he couldn't find me.
すれ違いだったとはいえ
I'm sorry that I missed you. You must have had a rough time of it.
君がここにいる事情は分かっておるよ。
I heard of how you've been staying here. Is there something you need?
No, I'm doing just fine. So, Matsumoto-sensei, About my father.
His face took a grim cast, and before he even spoke, I knew what his response would be.
Unfortunately, I know no more about where Koto-san might be than you do.
I see.
The defeated tone of my voice surprised me. On some level, I must have believed Matsumoto-sensei had some miraculous revelation about my father. Matsumoto-sensei pondered for a moment, then glanced at Kondo-san. Kondo-san simply nodded. He then turned to me, a strange look on his face.
I hear you've become involved with the serum. You know what I mean, don't you? Kosan's experiment.
Yes, I know what he meant. The experiments my father conducted with some strange concoction that would make people go mad.
Please tell me about it. I want to know everything my father was doing.
He nodded.
Well, I am here for exposition purposes, so of course. Kodo-san was working with the Shinsengumi under orders from the Shogun to create what are called Furies. Furies are humans with nigh on strength and speed, and phenomenal healing abilities.
Furies, creatures with heightened speed and strength, as well as the ability to heal from almost any wound. One can only be killed by a stabbed wound through the heart or by having its head removed.
Furies.
I'd heard that word before. It had been spoken in conjunction with the word serum.
Don't jinx him, Soji. It's gonna look bad if the captains start joining the Furies. Almost said ranks. Oh, so Furies came from a serum you drink that can cure. Furies that Hesuke spoke about are meant to be pitied.
Substance that transforms normal men into these Furies is called the Water of Life.
Water of life, a substance imported from the West that turns those who drink it into Furies. Until refined by Koyo Yukimura, it was too toxic to use. God, I can't wait for whatever the origins of that thing is.
I know, I'm so pumped, man.
Please be localized. I beg.
Yes.
Please.
If it's okay, my hope is because it's a female protagonist, it will be an Otome game and it will get localized.
Yes, please. Please. Give us something. I just realized this is like the second try that they tried to spin off from Hakuoki.
It is, but hopefully this time it's more successful.
I believe Urakata was not loved?
Yeah, Urakata was not loved.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no. Why? What's happened?
I just think people missed Shinsengumi.
Huh, okay. Did not want to see the other side at all. Okay. The only survivor...
Didn't really want to see the... They did, but, that's why we got Ryoma and Shinkai.
Yeah, I was gonna say the only survivor is Ryoma.
They were kind of testing the waters, I think. And I think maybe Urakata might get a remake or re-release someday, now that Ryoma's proved more of a success. But, yeah, people just miss the Shinsengumi. They come to Hakuoki for the Shinsengumi. How can you have Hakuoki without Hakuoki? You know? And this new spin-off's not claiming to be Hakuoki. It's claiming to be a prequel that explains the Water of Life. So that's why I think the reception will be better.
Yeah.
Although I do like Takasugi's design.
But
In the West, they call it elixir. In China, the term is Jingding. In short, it is a legendary medicine said to grant immortality.
Fury's water of life.
They're dead men walking is what they
A
are.
legendary medicine said to cure all ills and give eternal life.
Oh no!
Sound-
Now I have a now that you said Dead Man Walking, I have a song from the Heathers musical stuck in my head.
It sounded like something from a fairy tale. But there was something
Maybe
in...
Sorry, I was gonna say maybe a grim fairy tale.
But there was something in Matsumoto Sensei's tone of voice. He was telling the truth. Why did that make me just remember that I bought rubber duckies today?
Wabadaki!
I don't know, but don't look at me with that tone of voice.
He was telling the truth.
I've already heard about how it makes one strong and heals one's wounds. But doesn't it cause incredible pain? And the smell of blood can make them go insane.
Matsumoto Sensei nodded slowly.
Hmm.
He pinched the bridge of his nose, looking very tired.
So, you know about that too.
They were human, but not human. They seemed to become something entirely different. I could see how this water of life could ever be used for... I couldn't see how this water of life could ever be used for good. Even if it had healed Sun and Sun's arm, he'd suffered greatly in the process.
Why?
It sounded more like a moan than a question. My father would never want to ruin the life of another. And yet, because of what he'd done, the Shinsengumi warriors had experienced unimaginable agony.
I'm okay.
Are you sure you're okay?
It's just every time she's like, "Mother would never do that," I'm just like, "Yes, he would."
Some even died.
Why was my father doing this?
But it wasn't just my father. I was sure no one involved expected such a terrible outcome.
Perhaps that is why Kodo-san left. His conscience would no longer allow him to continue.
But the water of life was an opportunity given to us by the Shogun to help us strengthen the Shinsengumi.
The doctor only shook his head, his expression grave.
It was an experiment, and it failed. You should put it behind you. I'm sure the shogunate has abandoned it as well. I keep wanting to say Bakufu.
That was used interchangeably, wasn't it?
Yeah, they just said Bakufu. Usually when you hear them talk about Bakufu, Bakushin, stuff like that. Just like they usually say Ronin, they usually say Roshi instead of Ronin because they're in Kyoto, and that was more common at the time.
No. Kondo-san frowned, perhaps unhappy that Matsumoto Sensei would question the shogunate's original decision.
You see what happened to the men that was tested on Kondo-san. It cannot be allowed to continue. This experiment is inhumane and you know it.
Kondo-san gave a non-committal grunt and fell silent. I was sure Kondo-san knew just how dangerous it was to use the water of life. However, the shogunate had come to him with an order. Perhaps he couldn't refuse, even if he'd wanted to. Silence fell like a thick blanket.
He didn't even have a choice. It was worse than that. Serizawa made the choice for them.
I understand that you are the shogunate's designated doctor, but
Hi, Sanan. What the fuck are you doing out here?
He showed up 15 minutes late to argue about Fury.
You goddamn snake!
There, that's the appropriate button.
yeah, you are not one of us. An outsider has no right to object.
Sanan-san.
His face was pale as moonlight, as if he was a walking corpse.
He
I
is.
mean,
They're vampires. They're literally undead. They are no longer living.
Is it alright for you to be up right now?
Shouldn't you be resting, Sanan-san? You look
Cool.
pale.
Kun.
Kun.
Oh, I thought Sanan was older.
Sanan is, but Kondo calls him Sanan Kun anyway.
Yeah.
Oh. Shouldn't you be resting, Sanan-kun? You look pale. Don't worry about me.
He bowed quickly, his mouth set in a tight line. His stare dug into Matsumoto-sensei.
We use this serum effectively and at our own discretion.
But it's dangerous. That serum is far too strong to be handled safely.
We have continued Kodo's research. I am, as you can see, living proof, so to speak.
See, he knows he's dead.
Sanan-san did indeed prove it. It was possible to drink the water of life and retain your sanity.
You may look alright at first glance, but that could also mean that you're forcing your body in ways the eyes can't see.
I am perfectly healthy.
Why you always lying?
Why you always lying? With continued research, we could have many more successes and fewer casualties.
Do you plan on sacrificing more of your men in order to have more successes? Yeah, basically. Using your men to experiment with things that put them in danger comes off as disregard for life. It's a disgrace.
Of course, I have the girl while I'm eating. The men who gave their lives in the foundation of our work, they did not die in vain.
He's drinking pure copium. But
Alright, that's enough from both of you.
okay, Dad.
Yes, Daddy. Why don't we discuss this some other time?
They were unlikely to agree no matter what time they discussed the subject, so Kondo-san cut the argument short.
Very well.
Very
There
well.
seemed to be no common ground between them. There was no sense arguing. Likely Matsumoto-sensei had seen this as well.
Hmm.
If you insist, Kondo-san.
He is pissed underneath that face.
He is. He's really mad. I like his character. It's really complex. I feel super bad for him.
Yeah, it's too bad you have a very clashing opinion with Fade on that regard.
Yeah, well, I don't care. Fate is objectively wrong.
It
So.
will change, probably.
What was that?
All you heard was me saying you're wrong.
What was that?
You're wrong about Sanan, you punk.
Why?
I do have my jump blaster equipped on me, so think carefully what you want to say.
You goddamn snake!
I technically, I didn't say it. You did.
Yeah, but you pressed the button.
But you said it, not me.
Yeah, I might have physically said it, but you pressed the button.
Fuck
I know,
you,
I pressed
Aksha. Y'all good?
I'm good. I'm ready to continue.
Sun seemed to give in for now as the corner of his mouth corked up into the beginnings of a smile.
He has a plan.
He bowed quietly and left as swiftly as he arrived. Bye.
I swear, he and
Aye.
Hikata both just chronically stand around corners and listen to people talk, and then show up like the exact moment someone mentions them because that's all they do.
Please remind me about the corners for both of them.
I will remind
I
you about the
gotta
corners
add
for
them
both of them.
somewhere.
So, Doctor, how did the physical examinations go?
Oh, good, I get to be a disapproving doctor.
それなんだがな
Yes,
頭を抱えた
about
よ
that. It sure was a headache.
それは一体なぜ
What? What? Why is that?
Well, yeah.
怪我人
What
や
do you
病人を
mean,
合計したら
why?
全
The
体
number
の
of
3
injured
分の
and
1
sick
近くになる
warrior
じゃないか
accounts for nearly a third of your forces.
What?
Well, I mean,
なんと
you know, things are that's impossible.
なんとじゃないぞ近藤さん
It is not only
あんたらは今
possible,
まで何をやってたん
Kondo-san,
だ
it is the truth. What have you been doing to these poor men?
切り傷からしぶり腹まで
Cuts, lacerations, bowel pain. This entire place is a breeding ground for illness. And yes, we do know about germ theory. And I'm Western educated doctor. So watch your fucking head.
We offer butterscotches.
まさかそんなことになっていたとは
Kondo is embarrassed. Poor Kondo-san.
Aw.
It's your line.
Seriously? I am so embarrassed to hear this. I never would have imagined.
まずは病室を用意して
First, you need to set aside a room dedicated to medical care. Sick men can be sent there.
Did you say sick or dick?
本性を清潔にしてもらわんと
Sick,
話になら
not
ん
dick. We are not talking about dick in this situation. I've seen more than enough beef of any kind today.
He just burst through the door behind him. Someone say my name.
Beefcake, that's me.
Yeah.
Second, you need to clean this place up. Otherwise, I won't be able to help you.
承知しましたすぐに取り掛かります
I understand. I'll get to it this instant.
Whoosh. And
Whoosh.
so we were ordered to clean the entire compound top to bottom.
I bet the monks are like, hey, free cleaning service.
I want this place so clean that I can eat off of the toilets because I plan to.
I can eat out of the middens.
I can't remember where that's from, but
This scene is memorable to me because it's the scene where Lucy banned himself. Oh god.
where Lucy what?
He got banned.
Oh,
In the
right,
chat.
because of the flame krakens.
No, not because of the flame crack. It's because of the time where I had the thing where, like, if you type in all caps, you get banned.
Oh god.
So
Poor
guess
Lucy.
what line he repeated?
Oh god. Lucy, no.
何なんだよ大掃除って
Anyway.
Anyway,
midget.
Why the hell do we have to do a massive cleaning? There's nothing I hate more in the world than cleaning and organizing crap. Besides, I'd rather be flexing this amazing temple of a body. Oh, quit your whining and help me lift up that cabinet over there. Now's the perfect chance to serve up those meat cakes you were flaunting earlier. Alright!
That's the line. That's the line Lucy repeated.
Oh my
Nezumi!
Calm down, there's no need to fuss.
God, I wish this scene was animated like that.
Me too. I really need the scene animated. It's so fucking funny.
It seems as though it was feeding on that rice ball over there. Ah, I wonder who's to blame for that. Oh, I know.
Fuck you, Okta.
You're right. Who the hell hid their leftovers over here in the corner? Ugh. Why do I have to bother myself with such menial tasks?
Menial.
That was menial. Oh well,
No.
menial tasks. To begin with, I am a strategist. Cleaning up is not in my job description. Hey, what's the problem? Why don't you just whip out your prize Koshu style and do all the work for us? Shut up! My Koshu military science wasn't designed to help with any of you with your housework. What a preposterous idea!
Koshu Military Science, a collection of Kai and Takeda's tactics during the Warring States era.
I wonder if it includes instructions on how to build Shingen's super fancy toilet.
What?
It's
Yeah,
too
okay.
Yeah,
Just remind me to explain to you about Takeda Shingen's toilet sometimes, since he did most of his paperwork on his toilet.
yeah, it's too bad that his name isn't like some derivative of John, because then we can name the toilets after him.
Oh my god.
You're actually pretty mean, Harada. Those archaic tactics of his wouldn't be enough to fetch a broom, let alone clean this mess. Oh, Miki, you watch your mouth. I can just feel him quivering. It may be outdated compared to Western studies, but Koshu military science is far from archaic. Oh look, Kondo-san. Just Hanado looks over. Oh look, Kondo-san. What? Chief Kondo, please look. This room was so dirty you couldn't even walk it, but thanks to my guidance, it's now clean as a what? You fucking tricked me. Where's the chief?
Takeda-san realized Kondo-san was nowhere to be seen, and he glared at Harada-san. I love you, Sano.
You fell for it. I could just see the yeah. Damn you, Hanada, you tricked me! Wow, between whining, brown-nosing, and getting pissed off, you are quite the multitasker there, Takeda. Don't you ever get tired of being two-faced? I ought to start calling you. I ought to start calling you Aaron Eckhart or something.
everyone, I've washed the rags. Please use these when you wipe the floor.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Despite being upset because of chore duty, the men swiftly cleaned the room as a team. Whoosh. The next-
Yes. Daisuke would make noises like that
Yes.
while wiping the floor.
He's got the towel on the floor. He's got his hands on there, and he's running as he's cleaning, doing the noise at the same time.
He'd get Nomura and Soma to do it with him.
Oh my
Soma
god.
would be so embarrassed.
Okay.
Nomura wouldn't.
The next day.
The next day.
I just imagine a fucking race. I'm sorry.
It's so cute! Yes! The three of them right.
It's like, you boys aren't going to get much done if you're doing it like this. What do you say we turn this into a race? What? So what does the winner get? And then he presents, extra portions for dinner.
Oh no. No, shit, imagine you giving me a scene. No, you're giving me a scene.
It's a great scene. It's a perfect scene. It's
Haruka
absolutely
tempts them.
wonderful.
Haruka tempts them with extra portions on her.
Yeah. Chizuru, here's what I want you to do. Whenever we're ready for them to race, you're just gonna take a towel and you're gonna wave it around. The rest of you are going to take, what would be a good number, like 3 laps around and everything or something like that.
God damn it.
Whoever gets back here the fastest is going to get the extra portions, boys.
Where the fuck do I put this scene? Tell me right now. Which route? I have it open.
Haruka's route because it probably fits the best in his. Because it's Heisuke combat.
He would just walk over to her and be like, wow, that is a good way to get him to do it, huh? You learn a lot whenever you're having to be in charge of a group of men.
Or you could put it in Suzumu's route and he could just be like, manipulative, I like it.
I think it should be both, but each of the men have their own different perspectives on it.
Oh god, okay. Hold up.
I was gonna say it's on the general route, but I like this better.
Oh god, the list grows. Shit. Okay, so that's happening above Hanada and Yamazaki's. What the fuck?
Good scene. That's cute as fuck.
It is.
I was just looking at the events that I have listed.
Hey, at least you have a document. At least you're organized. It's about the only way I'm organized is I have all my notes and my outlines.
It looks like a mess, but it's there. Okay, next day. Matsumoto-sensei came to inspect the cleanliness of the compound.
Mr. Clean.
Yes, he is.
He is Mr. Clean. He's Japanese Mr. Clean. Clean Sama. Alright, this looks to be in adequate shape.
だろこの筋肉は飾りじゃねって先生もようやく分かってくれたみてえだな
It's you.
Right? You see, everyone? Even the doctor realizes that these muscles aren't just for show. Mwah! Mwah! He kisses his biceps, yes. Compared to the complexity of war tactics, it's not like the cleaning is some brilliant task. All you did was complain. Oh no. Yeah. All you did was complain. Hey, didn't Soji get to rest all day? Sounds like he got some special treatment while we busted our butts. Hey, don't blame me. Hichikata-san is the one being overprotective here. Like a mother hen.
You're the one coughing up a lung. You're not improving because you don't take care of yourself.
All I need to do is eat the 4 basic food groups: beans, bacon, whiskey, and lard, and that's it.
気分がいいものです
Soji, I'm going to kick your ass.
Looking forward to it, mommy.
Call me that again, you little punk.
Oh god, that is so good.
Anyway.
Oh god. Okay. Hey, hang on. I was distracted by something else.
Okay.
Seeing the compound in such clean conditions is, I must admit, quite nice.
まあな
True, the place looks
これはこれで悪くね
different. I could get used to this.
よし
Hmm.
これからは
Well,
毎日掃除
maybe
する
we should clean every day then.
おう頼んだぜヘス
Great
ケ
idea! Make sure you do a good job, Hesuke! He slaps him on the back.
なんで俺だけなんだ
Hey,
よ
whoa, hold on a minute here.
体力自慢の新発さん
You,
が真っ先に
you got the
働くべき
most
だろ
energy, Shin. Don't think you're getting out of this.
I'll help too, Hesuke-kun.
そっか
Oh yeah?
そんじゃ
Well, we'll
明日から
take it on
二人で頑張ろ
together.
うな
You and me
新
alone.
発さんなんて放って
Forget
おいて
Shin. Wait. Hold on.
誰も
I
やら
didn't
ね
say
えとは
I
言ってね
wasn't
えだろ
gonna do it.
そこにまだゴミがあるじゃねえか
Trash,
捨ててこい
go throw it away.
いやだから明日から
We
だろ
aren't
No,
starting till tomorrow, right? Hesuke?
片付けたそばから暴れる
Stop
な
fussing.
Okori
You're
ga tatsu.
already kicking up dust.
I was enjoying the banter when I noticed something. I saw
Alright.
Okita-san and Matsumoto-sensei walking off somewhere together.
Now,
Where could
what's
they
the
be
decision
going?
here?
You ignore it. You
yeah.
ignore it, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It's none of your business.
I should focus on my work.
It says not any of my business, but yeah.
Yeah, that was the old translation. Woo!
Yeah, Chizuru's not that rude.
I was worried for Okita-san, but he'd be fine so long as Matsumoto-sensei was with him. Or at least I hoped so. After the excitement wound down, I excused myself and went back to work. Whoosh. I was outside sweeping bamboo, broom in hand, when he appeared. Ah, fuck. Right. This.
こんなところで何をして
All right. Iba.
Nope.
No,
No.
Kazama.
What are you doing here?
A voice so deep it felt as if it were coming from the depths of the earth froze me in place. Right there was...
誇り高き鬼の血を引いている人間の使い走りをさせられている
I hadn't done that in a while.
True.
You have the pure blood of a demon, and yet you run errands and clean up for a pack of humans?
Stop calling them a pack.
Oh, we are also an ad void.
Are we?
Yeah, ad break in progress, 50 seconds.
Oh boy. The
Wonderful.
void.
Hey, at least I get to show up in the scene and yell at some people. Unfortunately, we don't get the Sumi scene in this route.
No.
I know, it's so sad. I love the Sumi scene if you want.
They're both Sumi scenes are good.
Yeah.
Both Sumi scenes are good. Whether you watch Hijikata be like, "Ugh," or you watch Sano be like, ah, they're fantastic.
I can't handle Heisuke laughing in either of those.
No, me either. Every time he laughs, I start laughing.
Yes! It's like the best laugh. held a mixture of surprise and contempt as he looked down at me through cold eyes. I held the broom in both hands like a staff and stepped into a fighting stance.
Put that down. I'm not here for you.
What are you doing here?
He snorted at me.
You mean to fight me with that? Such a display is so comical that it crosses the line into pitiful.
His tone was mocking and his eyes were like 2 chips of ice.
God, I hate you.
This was a dangerous man.
Yeah, and you're gonna marry him and have his babies. Congratulations.
That's why we're getting him out of the way first.
Yeah.
It was the wheel, wasn't it?
No.
You just decided to get him out of the way.
Because we had just finished OG Cosma, I wanted to see the difference again.
We were also in the middle of Saito, too.
Yeah, and then the thing is like, no, I don't want to run this game anymore. What was I to do? I could hardly face him alone.
Calm down. I haven't come here to fight. Not today, at least. I only want you to know what, if anything, you have to do with Kodo.
My father?
I was staring at him, stunned by his statement.
Father? You mean Kodo?
If you're talking about Yukimura Kodo, then yes, he's my father.
I see.
At first, he seemed surprised, but then he seemed to come to some sort of conclusion.
Why are you asking about my father?
I lowered the broom, my situation temporarily forgotten when...
Trying to sneak into enemy camp alone. Looks like we're being underestimated.
Hijikata-san!
What are you doing out here in broad daylight? It's a little early to be picking up girls, pal. Yeah, get away from her!
He's so protective.
I honestly feel like he would put in that yeah as well.
Yes.
Yeah, get away from her.
It's very Hesuke.
Harada-san, Hesuke-kun!
Heard you yelling. Sounded like you were up to something besides cleaning. You alright, Chizuru? You hurt?
No, I'm fine.
You are indeed dogs. You can only fight in a pack, huh?
Watch your mouth.
I could feel the tension rising by the second. Cosma cut through it first.
If you want to play, then I'd be happy to oblige. However, I'm only here today to take care of some business.
Taking care of business every day.
Hey. More specifically, I came here to issue a warning. Stop trying to turn mere humans into demons.
Humans into demons? Was he talking about the serum?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. Yeah, what makes you think we're gonna listen to a sleazebag who attacked a girl in broad daylight? Are you too blind to see that I'm doing you a favor? Well, they do say that the smaller the dog, the bark.
ここは俺らの領分だ。
This is our turn. You better shut your trap and get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out here.
Oh god.
Yeah.
He looked away from the captains as if entirely uninterested in them, and flashed me a cold gaze.
I will be Yukimura Chizu. Hodo is with us now. Do you understand what that means? Your father has abandoned the shogunate.
What? His mysterious smile gave me nothing in the way of explanation.
Why are you here? I suggest that you think carefully on it.
Then, with a slow rippling motion, like a shadow sliding on water, he turned his back on us and vanished. Teleportation skills, go!
Why do demons do that? Demons need to stop doing that.
By the way, I learned how to teleport, so I can teleport now. Wait, what? Goku-san stole my glasses!
I feel like that is the most of the demons' powers that they have left at this point.
Yeah, they used to have more, but they've lost them over time.
So I feel like this
Even
is what
'cause-
remains.
Yeah.
Even Kazama's like a bitch baby compared to ancient demons.
And Haruka's clan is the only one that retains it. At least some of it. What was happening? What were demons, and why had they come after me? My father was with them? Did that mean he was working with national imperialists? The inside of my head was a swirling mass of questions. But the one thing that most concerned me was...
Probably
demons.
the demons.
Turning humans into demons.
Oh, the last one.
Yes.
I just couldn't shake from my mind the image of the Shinsengumi turning humans into demons, even after Kazuma left.
Yeah, 50% of those choices were either having to do with Kodo or the demons.
Maybe he was referring to the water of life and the Furies. Whoosh. Even as the day turned to night, Kazuma's words swirled in my mind, and I couldn't get over them.
We're about to have ourselves a guest.
Oh God. I returned
Fuck
to my
off.
room, lost in thought as I recalled the events of the afternoon.
You are the
all
ocean's
alone.
graves. I love how we all did the same thing.
I knew it was coming! Because you
You're
cannot
just
look
like-
at those words and not do it.
It's like, yeah, you are the ocean's gray waves.
I still prefer Matt Mercer for singing that.
Yes.
Everyone prefers Matt Mercer singing that.
He's also Vincent Valentine now.
I'm really happy Matt Mercer is Vincent Valentine.
Steve Bloom is still good though.
Steve Bloom, I'm not saying Steve Bloom is bad. I'm saying I like Matt Mercer's take on the role.
Anyway.
Alright. Yukimura-kun, I apologize for bothering you at this late hour. Are you still awake?
Sanan-san? I'm still awake.
I opened the sliding door to see Sana-san standing there with a contemplated expression. Let's see how this scene goes, because I usually hate this scene.
Yeah, I'm curious about it too.
My apologies. I'm sure my presence at this hour is a surprise. Visiting a lady's room this late at night.
Oh, no. I didn't think anything of it. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you about the demons who visited you this afternoon. There was only one demon.
鬼に変えるのをやめ
I was briefed on the situation by Hijikata-san.
本当です
Supposedly, our uninvited guest accused us of turning men into demons. Is that true?
And I've been thinking about it all day.
Having Sana-san come to my room to discuss the afternoon's events was a little intimidating. Still, I let him in and recounted the story.
人を鬼に作り変える
Ah, turning humans into demons, you say?
打ち水と
That sounds very familiar to the effects of the water of life and the Furies.
You think so too, Sanan-san?
Hmm. Kodo has defected to the other side. If he is working with the West, then he may have provided them with enough information about the Furies.
羅刹の事実を知った上で
Was he coming here to warn us after learning about the Furies?
それとも彼らの実験
Or
が
did they
進ん
come
で
to
いるた
stop
め
us
牽
as
制
their
しなければ
experiments are progressing?
ありがとうございます
Well,
よく知らせ
thank you
て
for
くれました
letting me know about this.
No problem at all. I'm just happy to help.
Good, then you can help me by giving me your blood.
Not yet.
Not yet. We couldn't seem to figure out why he came, but we agreed to interpret it as a warning. It did indeed seem like my father was involved in all this. The thought of it made my chest tighten.
ところで雪村君
On a side note, Yukimura-kun,
落ち水と
wouldn't you want to learn more about the Water of Life and the Furies?
Why am I upside down?
Eh? Are you okay?
He fell
Okay.
asleep and you ended up upside down, I bet you.
Again? Did you actually do that again?
Baby?
No. Babe.
What the fuck do you want?
Learn more?
Oh. Okay, cool.
Is it?
Uh,
don't know.
no, I'd rather not know.
Okay.
No, I do not want to learn more, Sanan.
No, Sonny Johnny, don't want to do more.
I don't want to know
No.
more.
I'm just a little guy.
No.
No,
No.
I'd rather not know.
No.
そうですか
I see.
では聞きた
Well,
くなったら
You may approach me at any time you're feeling more curious.
Me personally showing up to Sunen's fucking shack at like 4 a.m. to shake his shoulders. Tell me about the water of life.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to know everything about it.
Sana-san shared a kind smile when he stood up to leave.
Meow.
I just felt like it was something I'd be better off not knowing.
Meow.
That was not the scene I was thinking of.
Huh.
From then on, Matsumoto-sensei visited the compound regularly to check up on the men of the Shinsengumi. And so, ever since Sana-san had become the leader of the Furies, the group was named the Fury Corps. Fury Corps, secret division comprised of men who have become Furies. Whatever else could it be? Still, I couldn't help but wonder, was it really alright to continue researching the Furies? My heart was heavy with worry. Was my father really involved with the National Imperialist Party? If so, why?
Because your father is what we refer to in most parlances as a bastard.
1866.
1866? Shizuru is like 18 years old. Oh my god.
1866.
What the fuck was that?
Probably plugged his nose as he said it.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not.
You did not?
Elmo, what?
Wait,
Wait. Do
What
that
did he
again.
say?
Do that again.
1866.
What the fuck?
Elmo wonders when it became 1866.
1866.
Oh, Hey, Gray, you almost sound like a B1 battle droid there.
Roger,
Roger.
Oh my god.
And I mean like the Dave Filoni style of B1 battle droids.
I love those guys.
Roger.
March 1866, if we haven't said it enough already.
It's March of
Dude, it
1866.
is the month of March.
Eh? Almost a year had passed since the Shinsengumi moved to the Nishihonwanji Temple. At first, the new compound seemed so big and it was hectic getting everyone to adjust, but now, I felt like it had become a place we could call home. As long as it was within the Nishihonwanji Temple, I was allowed to move as I pleased. Otherwise, I need an escort. Maybe that was why I let my guard down. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, is this what I think it is?
Yeah,
Or is it the next year? No, it has to be this one.
it's this year.
Okay. That day, as I was cleaning the compound, I was so carried away with my duties that I made it to the center of the temple without noticing. I stopped, pausing to look at my surroundings, and I noticed the fresh new buds dotting the trees planted around the compound. I realized then that it was spring. I stopped to count how many springs I'd welcomed since I came to Kyo. It meant that the weather was going to turn warm soon, which only increased my joy. And Haruka suffers in the background.
I mean, she is a cold demon.
Yes. As such thoughts crossed my mind, I saw a man standing in the corner of my eye. When did he get so close? He didn't look like one of the temple's staff. I squinted to make out his features, and suddenly my eyes grew wide.
Uh-oh.
There stood Kazuma Chikage, the man affiliated with the Satsuma, the Shinsengumi's enemy, and the man who had tried to abduct me. I instantly stopped in my
Abduction.
tracks. What should I do? What could I do? I felt like he could sense my anxiety. When he spoke, his tone was mild.
Smack the bitch.
Smack the bitch.
Bitch slap.
I was drinking my water! What the fuck?
He's always like this, apparently.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm drinking water.
I know.
安心しろ。今日はお前をさらいに来たわけだ。
Ugh.
Are you okay?
Oh, friends. I'm not here to abduct you today.
I'm fine.
久しぶりの今日だ。
It's been a while since I last stepped foot in Kyo. And I just came to visit the Nishihonwanji Temple. Temple?
Do you think I'd believe that?
Believe whatever you want, but I'm telling you the truth.
本当はお前の様子を
Well,
見に来
to be honest,
気が変わ
I have come to check up on you, but I'd rather change my mind and decide to admire the temple instead.
How could I take anything he said as truth?
Nobody takes you seriously, Kazuma.
My natural reaction would have been
Yeah,
to
that's
run and
why
alter
I had
everyone.
Nobunaga basically treat the version I have of Kazuma as like basically like nothing.
Hey, Mel.
Nobunaga would
What?
what?
I'll wait till you're done. It's not that important.
Eh?
Great, you can continue. It's not that important.
The train has been derailed multiple times. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's this. God damn it.
It's true!
It's true.
My natural reaction would have been to run and alert everyone. But I doubted that he'd let me run away.
Yeah,
Maybe
he'll
I
grab
should
you by the
scream.
waist.
Maybe I should scream for help.
言っておくが
Just to
お
let you
前を
know,
さらうつもり
if I was coming here to abduct you, I would have already done so.
There's a cat.
That wasn't a cat noise. That was a scream.
He got cut off then.
Apparently, one of Soji's casks followed us here.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had a point.
Of his entire collection that's in a ball for some reason.
God damn it.
It was gonna be like an but like a high pitched but it's cut off.
Ah,
He had a point.
he had a point.
If he wanted to abduct me, I wouldn't be able to fight him off. Then why was he here? This place was filled with people ready to fight him, and it was swarming with Shinsengumi men. Was it possible that he really came here alone just to visit a temple?
He is the bitch slap.
He likes architecture. It makes him happy.
That is the only other thing besides sake.
Shrines, temples, statues, even the city. If humans can do one thing right, then it's creating beautiful things.
You're forgetting your love of sake, sir.
Yeah, he likes
yes,
you
there is
food.
that.
Just hearing the word sake just got me thirsty. I'm gonna get some drink.
What the fuck?
Sake, alcohol make you thirsty, my dude.
I'm not drinking alcohol. I only have one problem with my body. I don't need others. Thank you, but I don't want any problems. With my
Unfortunately,
liver.
it's in my very genetics to drink.
I just fucking remembered that for some fucking reason, there's 2 cans of White Claw in my fridge and I don't know where the fuck they came from.
And I don't know why anymore.
God damn it.
Huh?
Can-
I would never have expected Cosmo to say anything kind, let alone complimentary about anyone.
He said something kind. That's not bitch activity.
That's why she
He
said
said-
that it was unexpected.
Yep. I was so dumbfounded by his demeanor that I had no idea what to do next.
Slap him.
If you think these courtyards and buildings are beautiful, then try gazing upon them with me.
Okay.
I didn't sense any animosity in his words. Apparently. Maybe
How
that was
Cosmo
why.
romance is a bit. Give a bitch a building. Bitches like building.
Get that bitch a building. Bitches love buildings.
And proceeds to bring the bitch into the building. It's the bitch building.
The bitch.
Why did my brain translate in modern times of Cosmo bringing people to a museum?
He would.
You
Yeah.
would.
He'd be like, look at all this old shit. Is it not
No.
beautiful?
I have a feeling.
For the fact that he was, bred to fucking what? What was it with SSL anyway?
Bring him to an art
It's
museum.
Something with
Please.
T.
Yeah, tea ceremonies.
Yeah.
Bring him to an art museum.
Fuck, he would.
He would.
Yeah.
He'd totally bring you to an art museum.
You know what else?
Alright, drink.
Thank you.
Maybe that was why.
How Cosmo gets, Cosmo just splashes you with water.
Jesus. Here's your CG!
Yeah. So it's like I can still see it right now between Kazuma, Shiranui, and the brat all going at it while Amagiri and Chizuru are just sitting there with popcorn.
Yeah, originally, this is a wild one, but I'm gonna do.
You need a wah-wah? I got you.
No more! I can't deal with that sound effect.
Hey, midget.
Huh?
Hold on a second. Hold
No,
on a
go
second.
ahead, go ahead, I stopped.
He's gonna find it.
Okay.
No. I'm messaging something.
Oh.
Oh,
In this moment, I felt drawn to him and I stood next to him to glance at both of us. Oh dear lord, I don't like that sound already. I don't like that sound.
I think I have a better idea. Hang on.
Normally, I was so occupied with helping out around the compound that I never took the time to
Mel?
look at the scenery. What?
Blue.
Hmm?
Blue box.
Oh,
Blue box.
got it. Only you guys can see that. But when I looked,
Okay.
I could sense life teeming from the trees, surrounding every corner of the compound. The soft sunlight of spring accentuated the features of the temple. It was so refreshing watching the bountiful spring around me, as if I was seeing it for the first time. Before I knew it, I had opened my mouth.
It's
Oh,
beautiful.
absolutely.
Oh, what have you two done?
Oh, actually, you don't need to worry about it.
You don't
I
need to
don't
worry
need to
about
worry
You're gonna watch that later.
about it. Oh dear.
It's 5 Waluigi singing Africa.
Oh dear. Oh god.
it.
Ah! Ah! What happened?
Hi,
Katie!
Katie!
Thank you for the raid, Katie.
Thank you.
You have
No.
arrived at dubbing session time.
Yeah.
Yay! Katie, it's time to redeem something.
Oh, what are you doing?
What?
Oh,
Katie, it's time for your daily redeem.
oh, you're just gonna say it, aren't you?
No, I'm gonna let her choose.
Whatever that
And no,
means.
don't redeem the voice thing. We don't do that on dubbing.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? You should redeem, Katie. Yeah, stretch because we just drank water.
Anyway,
It's beautiful.
Don't you find it strange? Humans are capable of producing such beautiful things.
thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
Thank you.
それを怪人に返す戦
Yet they think of nothing of it when their wars reduce such beauty into fire, ash, and dust. They are such fools. I'm sure Alex Louise Armstrong would like to have words with you.
Also, Wisto, we need to talk about your little shenanigans in Genshin.
That's none of our business.
として
It is
王族や一
because I was there for one of some of them.
And despite being of the same species, clan, or family, they'll take any excuse to kill one another.
I have a feeling Wisto
don't
just
even- They don't
questioned
even
us.
blink when it comes to deceiving their fellow man, and if they covet something, they steal it. Kind of like what you're trying to do.
Right now? Okay,
Yes,
well, not right now,
but-
but like.
Well, no. He's still trying to actively do it, just not in a violent way.
What
He's
do
doing
you
it
say?
in a he's doing it in a romance way. Romance and violence are those are similar in some ways.
Was fair in love and war.
I was about to say, have you read Romeo and Juliet?
Uh-huh. That's what came up in my mind.
What do you say? Wouldn't you say humans are foolish? Oh yeah, we are an absolute mess.
No, yeah.
So you're a fucking hypocrite, Kazama.
Yeah.
You bitch.
What do you mean? I am absolutely perfect in every single way. Ask Katie.
Oh, right. I just remembered that.
There
Oh,
may
Katie
be
is a Kazuma fan.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
there may be some people like that, but that doesn't apply to everyone.
It's funny how she the way to arrive as soon as it shows Cosmo's face like this.
She has impeccable timing.
Yes.
You do have
Suspiciously-
impeccable timing.
Humans just like to kill things, and you're just like, you literally get off on killing people. Yes, but I'm not people, so I don't count.
Katie
You
was
are
waiting-
people. You're just not a human person. You're an Oni person. Don't even fucking talk to me, Chikage. Kazama, you bastard! Get over here! Get over here! You
I sense-
bastard! Are you talking shit about the Shinsengumi again? I still have to pay you back for that guy you killed.
I sense a bitch slap.
I hear annoying noise.
Huh?
Are you talking about those bastards?
Mm. Even though the Shinsengumi pride themselves on being warriors, they do it to protect the people of Kyo and the shogunate. It's never for personal gain.
Except maybe Takeda.
Yeah.
What Cosmo described was true. There were many people in the world capable of evil. However, the Shinsengumi
Including-
Wen were different. I know it because I spent every day with them.
例え話をして
Then let me tell you a story.
この西
Story
の
time with Kazuma.
Oh
I love you.
boy.
You love me. We're a happy family.
Oh my
No.
god.
As soon as you said story time with Cosmo, I did this. Reason. It's gonna be a long fucking story.
Next to the Nishi Hongwanji Temple is the Higashi Hongwanji Temple. Have you ever found it odd?
Oh, now
I'm going
that
to
you
kill the
mention
cat.
it, don't kill the cat, Kazuma. It did nothing wrong.
It reminds me of him.
Just leave the cat alone.
What the fuck you talking about? I have nothing in common with the cat.
Wasn't talking about you.
Hold on. Just
Good. You better not
just
be
because-
fucking talking about
no. If it was gonna remind you of him, the cat would go like this. Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Grumpy cat.
Yes.
Meow.
Oh, now that you mention it, why is that?
Long ago, before there was an Edo shogunate, there was a much larger, more powerful temple named Hongwanji. More powerful temple? What? During the Warring States era, the Hongwanji forces held this castle for 10 years against Nobunaga Oda. Or I guess Oda
Just say
Nobunaga.
Nobunaga.
Yeah, Oda Nobunaga.
Nobunaga. Yes. Yeah, that is me as a cat. You're right. That is exactly me as a cat.
Do you think the Tokugawa, who founded the Edo shogunate, would allow an immense political power to be left as they were?
I just saw the cat.
Too.
I told you.
He's right.
You're right. That's me as a cat.
Yes.
No, you cannot pet me. I will not let you pet me. You have to bring me fish first.
Alright, I just gotta go down to the lake and get some crappie.
I suppose not.
Cosmo seemed satisfied with my response, and he nodded and continued on.
The shogunate operated behind the scenes, establishing the Hishagi Hongwanji and isolating the original temple.
Ellie. Oh no.
Huh?
He found something. The shogunate manipulated the two entities, fanning the flames of conflict until eventually the two sides went to war.
Oh,
I like how when I put Okita cat, this is the first thing that comes up.
Yeah. They split the Hongwanji forces and funding in half, made them fight until both were spent. The Nishi Hongwanji and Higashi Hongwanji are the result.
I want to know if, first of all, I want to know if the Tokugawa actually did this or if it was Hideyoshi. And if the Tokugawa did do it, was it Ieyasu or was it one of his grandchildren? That's all I want to know. I'm going to have to look that up later. Because I believe.
Neither side knew they were being manipulated, battling their former friends, allies, comrades for hundreds of years. Don't you think this sounds familiar?
Are you talking about the Shinsengumi?
Cosmo didn't answer me.
These men in whom you foolishly place your faith in, are only pawns of the shogunate.
It's not about the shogunate out there. It's the shogunate inside our hearts.
Damn it.
Shut up. That's an actual line he says.
I know.
Yeah, it is. They will forever be the shogunate's dogs, fighting out of greed for the bait dangled above their heads.
Like,
What are you doing, sir?
click the link.
No, thank you.
No, trust me, it's fine.
Please, let's continue on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anyways, they have no sense of the bigger picture. All they care about is advancing their self-interests.
Okay, since Gray won't click the link, I understand like this.
I
No,
already
I got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that your faith in humans is because of men like them?
You have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, cousin.
Have I showed Gray the Okita under the floor?
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Decision time.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I still have faith in them. I still have faith in them.
I don't know. It's I don't know. It's definitely I don't know if you're going the bitch route.
The correct answer
Sorry.
is
Sorry, Katie.
have faith in them.
Yep.
Okay.
She has to have faith in them because the entire point is
yeah.
she follows them.
Right.
Yep. She needs to prove to him that humans are worthy.
Even so, I still have faith in them. I've lived with them for the past few years and seen them closely. I know. Everyone struggles, and they put forth so much effort to achieving what they believe is right. So, I don't think they are the people you think they are. I think there's something more.
In other words, you don't care if the Shinsengumi kill one another or start needless wars?
Well,
Oh no.
I guess it would be right.
Butterfly.
Yeah, that was Kazuma approval. Aren't you the selfish one?
Pot, this is kettle.
But I do commend your desire to stay loyal to those you have faith in.
Huh? What?
Well,
Golf clap. Golf
it
clap.
seems that I've overstayed my welcome.
It seemed like he really wasn't planning to do anything. Would he really just up and leave like that?
What's wrong? Did you want me to whisk you away?
No.
Of course not!
I will tell you one thing. The Shinsengumi you're so fond of are nothing more than a bunch of fools who've convinced themselves that they're warriors just because they can swing a sword.
Wow, I'm really in the Hijikata mindset. That actually made me mad. Oh my god.
They draw their swords when they're told, and they kill their own men without batting an eye. I wouldn't trust such people.
You have no idea what the fuck you're talking.
But everyone is.
When the time comes, I will come for you. Think hard on it until then, ma petit chauffeur.
Fuck off.
No!
That is something that started in SSL, by the way.
Yep.
I fucking hate it. He would, though. Fuck you, Chicago.
It just goes to understand, or that I understand these characters quite well.
God fucking damn it, Chicago.
Come for me, but I won't.
I threw in my arm out to reach for him,
And he's gone.
but a gust of wind separated us. I covered my face to block out the wind, and when I looked up, Kazuma was already gone.
Katie, if you're still there, here's something for you.
Die.
I was left alone, reflecting on Cosmo's words. He had a point. Humans fought so needlessly. But still, I wanted to believe somewhere in my heart that the Shinsengumi were more than that.
Because they were.
Absolutely.
At the very least, the core members were. So, whatever.
September.
September?
September.
It's the month that we're in.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, it is. I forgot what month it was.
After the dust cleared following the Hamaguri Rebellion, I don't know, that was all last year.
Yeah, I'm very tempted. I've been very tempted, like, the past week to just be like, wake me up when September ends.
Oh, jeez. The Choshu domain had been declared enemies of the court, and the shogun had gathered other domains to launch a military campaign. Choshu Expedition, a military expedition led by the Tokugawa shogunate against the Choshu, who attacked the imperial palace and became enemies of the court after the Hamaguri Rebellion. All you need to know. This became known as the First Choshu Expedition.
I was going to say, is this the first or the second one that we're on?
I think it's the...
Second? Is it really the second already?
Is this the second one? Was it not
Yeah.
next year?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Following this, the Choshu domain had stayed quiet for some time. Their obedience was short-lived, however, and before long, the disrespect for the shogun had become impossible to ignore. In order to investigate further, the shogunate decided to send an envoy to the Choshu domain. Kono-san was asked to accompany the envoy sent to the Choshu to investigate their behavior. However, the Choshu domain had refused to meet with the envoy and steadfastly ignored the orders to pledge allegiance.
To the flag of the United
No.
States of America.
Shut the fuck up. God damn. The Americans were the ones who started all this shit in the first place. We shouldn't be paying any respect to their fucking flag.
I mean, to be fair, the Europeans are also as much to blame, except for the Dutch. They
Yeah.
can stay.
Yeah.
The Dutch, the reason, you want to know the reason the Dutch can say? Because they don't try to press their fucking Christianity down our throats.
Yeah, we saw plenty of that in Rurouni Kenshin.
Also, what the fuck did we watch?
Oh, right.
Just because they're Calvinists.
With Mugen.
Yeah,
His brain is-
Samurai Champloo.
Yes, there we go.
Samurai Champloo, yes.
Yes. Also, Fade, yes, there's... is there anime tonight?
There should be, yeah.
Okay, good. Exasperated as their insubordination, the shogunate thus ordered the second Choshu expedition. Okay, it is the second
Yeah,
one.
it is the second one.
Oof.
Okay.
Okay. Glad we cleared that up. However, the war was a costly one, exhausting both the resources and the men from all over the domains whose morale began to falter. I know what's coming up next, I think. To add to the fire, Shogun Iemochi's passing shook Japan, and some domains even withdrew from the battle. The second Choshu expedition had thus ended in a major loss for the shogunate troops. September 1866. The Tokugawa shogunate, a pillar which stood strong for 260 years, was beginning to falter.
Oh, am I gonna get to bitch about politics with Kondo?
Not yet, I don't think.
One day I was accompanying Saito-san on his rounds. I
Hey.
wonder who it is.
It's hot, Ricky.
It sure's been hot lately. I've gotten accustomed to the city of Kyo, but I just couldn't get used to the humid heat.
そうだな
Indeed.
Yeah, but you wear all dark colors and like 6 layers, and
That
that's why
goddamn
you're
scarf.
always
I always wonder.
His hair isn't messy because he wants it to be. Thank you, Fade. His hair is messy because it's so sweaty all the time, and he doesn't have time to keep it up.
relatable.
Just gives up.
Upkeep it, yeah.
Even in midsummer, Saito-san always wore his full uniform. Wasn't he hot?
I think we just went over this.
He observed the city of Kyo, gaze unfaltering and guard up all the time, at all times.
Well, it's a good thing that was empty because my shaker just fell on the floor.
Oh.
Oh.
We can be. Oh, that's you.
We can begin with this store and do our rounds.
Oh, I know what this is. Yeah.
Wait here, Yukimura-kun. There's nothing for you to do inside.
He just is Yukimura.
All right.
Yeah. He's like Hijikata, he's usually fairly rude. So.
Now you have two of us. To
Well,
remind you.
he's not rude so much as he is blunt. Hijikata's rude. They're different.
Wait here, Yukimura. There's nothing for you to do inside.
Alright.
He gave me a short
I want to
nod
hear your son
and
voice.
stepped into
I want
the
to hear
shop
your
with
son
his
voice.
men. If I can remember, I remember the SSL version.
Because it was very Valley Girl.
Uh-huh, very Valley Girl.
It's the Shinsengumi.
It should probably be fairly refined in this setting.
That's very close if I remember correctly.
Possibly.
There are rumors floating around about Ronin coming in and out of here. Allow me to inspect your store. Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
I've been waiting for Sai to sign his division for a few minutes when I noticed a commotion nearby. Also, I just noticed it's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
You want to finish the scene and then wrap up?
I think so, yeah. Hey, out of the way. You got a couple of patriots coming through here.
A number of rather unpleasant-looking Ronin were making their way in my general direction. By patriots, they meant they were in support of the Emperor. There were many who called themselves that, but who in reality used it was a mere pretext to steal and murder. Dealing with such people was part of the Shinsengumi's job.
Hey, you deaf? I told you to move!
The Ronin tossed a four-land kick at a child playing in the street. How dare.
Wah.
What should I do? It seemed like the warriors were preoccupied with their investigation in the store. If so, then just as I was about to stop the Ronin... Desist, you hooligans.
Yeah, that's it. What's this? Who the hell are you, lady?
What's his?
A woman wants to pick a fight with us? Patriots loyal to the Emperor?
Shut the fuck up.
Raucous laughter amongst themselves.
Well, perhaps it is you who should feel pathetic for being told off by a woman.
Don't you know how much trouble you're causing for the civilians of the Kyoto?
Yeah, I know. I saw that before. I'm like, okay.
Of Kyoto
But
is more like it.
but still not as many typos as before.
You bitch.
The man's obviously
That's not
short
here.
fuse had been lit. He made a grab for the girl. I had to do something.
Immediately, as soon as this guy... Oh, okay.
Stop!
In the
I moved without
name of
thinking.
love.
God damn it!
And positioned myself in front of the girl to protect her.
Oh, you know this broad?
No, I don't.
Then out of our way.
I guess
That's basically what that is.
Yes.
Then you keep your nose out of my damn business.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love
Somebody
Sun's
did the-
face.
Somebody pressed the button finally.
Yeah.
Sen is just like, huh?
Nani?
He roared at me and my legs suddenly felt weak. But I was
Rawr.
committed. I couldn't run now.
If you truly love your country as you say, then why do you abuse women and children? A samurai should protect the common people.
なんだ
What did you say?
そうだそうだ
That's right, you tell him, son.
獅子気取りの不定
How do you like that, you damn running? Patriot my ass, get out of our city!
Something about my speech must have struck a chord with the crowd. Their cheers helped me stand a little stronger.
バカにしやがって
Bitch. Immediately as twins.
With a rough metallic hiss, the Ronin drew his sword.
Wing.
I could try to dodge, but if I did, he might hit the girl behind me.
We
I
don't want
reached for my
that.
sword.
You can do something called block, Chizuru.
Do it.
That was a very good god.
I know.
Yep. A strangled, gargled cry erupted from the Ronin. Slowly,
It is
carefully,
I.
I opened my eyes, and there is a
It is
Hajime in
I.
front of me.
It is Hajime
安心し
Saito.
峰打ちだ
You needed to worry. I used the back of my sword.
Saito-san!
You.
そいつを屯所に連れ
Take
て
him
行
back to headquarters.
長州の残
They
党か
may
もし
be
れん
Choshu.
Hey.
Somebody is typing something. Oh. Yes. Yes, you will. Sir, yes, sir.
Working quickly, Saito-san's men set to work binding the Ronin for transport.
Have you ever seen one of the like transport chains where they like knot each person together and then like drop the rope between them and then knot the next guy? That's what they do.
Oh.
It's-
Saito-san's cold eyes fell on me. He's angry.
何故俺を呼ばなかっ
why did you not call for me?
た万が一のことがあったらどう
What
する
the,
つも
what were
り
you going to do if they hurt you?
I'm sorry.
He really is Hijikata's.
Son? Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
drink!
He is
Shit.
indeed, he is indeed Hijikata's son.
He is. Hijikata's his dad. Yamazaki and Saito are both Hijikata's sons, and he loves them very much.
Yes.
I thought she might get hurt, so I just moved. The gentleman is right. You were dreadfully reckless.
A scolding from Saito-san was expected, but I hadn't thought that the lady would contribute as well.
I'm sorry I made you worry.
Drink! Finally!
Again. I gave her a short bow to which she blinked as if suddenly remembering something.
Oh, right.
Oh, but you did save me, didn't you? And I haven't yet thanked you. How rude of me. Thank you.
Thankfully, we don't have to drink when you say it, because
Yeah.
you're not the protagonist.
Oh, well, I didn't do anything. It was Saito-san and his men who made the actual arrest. Oh, you needn't be so modest. It's far more honorable than just being a bystander. I suspected our meeting here is Providence. Young ladies must watch out for one another.
Chizuru, everyone knows you're a woman.
Saito-san glanced from her to me, and an expression flashed across his face that I couldn't quite place.
He's like, not again.
動揺する
You can't expect to fool everyone. There's no need to worry about it.
Oh dear. Was it supposed to be a secret? Perhaps I shouldn't have mentioned it. Well,
I wasn't entirely sure how to respond. She seemed to sense my confusion and gracefully moved on.
I'm terribly sorry, but I don't believe I've even asked your name. I would very much like to be friends. Might I inquire as to who you are? Well, this is... Oh, I know who he is. Saito-san, yes? Shinsengumi is frightfully famous here.
Or are they famously frightful?
Oh god.
Why did my brain think of this, Mr. Saito-san?
Mr. Saito-san.
And you are? My name is Yukimura Chizuru. It's nice to meet you.
And at that moment, she's just...
Her eyes grew wide as if she were surprised, and she stared intently at me.
Your last name is Yukimura. Were you born in the East? I was. I was living in Edo, but I had some business in Kyoto, so I moved here.
She was acting a little strange, so I tried to speak to her, and she laughed and looked up.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's nothing. You have the same last name as my acquaintance.
What?
I think Yukimura has a really pretty last name. You think so? Thank you.
Frank.
Yeah.
And it's a pleasure to meet you, Chizuru-chan. You may call me Sen. Sen-san, nice to meet you.
Sen, a young woman who was recruited by the protagonist from rescued by the protagonist from belligerent Ronin and Kyo. I corrected myself.
And numerous. Good work, Morbo.
Oh, goodness, that sounds quite cold. You look to be about my age, so I see no reason for us not to speak as equals. So just Sen then? I suppose that will do. We must meet again sometime, Chizuru-chan.
She gave my hand a gentle squeeze, then turned and left, her kimono flapping behind her. Our encounter was over before I'd had a chance to grasp what was even happening. Saito-san was eyeing Sen as she walked off, and eventually he turned to me.
That girl seemed rather curious about your last name.
I know. She did say it was the same as her acquaintances. Well, I guess Yukimura isn't an uncommon name either.
It seemed like Saito-san was concerned with her reaction to my name, and he was deep in thought.
We're running behind schedule. We should be going now. What is he thinking about? He's thinking about swords.
Are you sure it's not tofu?
Also, Ad Void.
Oh, great. Ad void. And so we continued on our rounds, trying to withstand the scorching heat. Whoosh! Oh, I know what this is. Aw, man! We don't get to do it!
Not yet, anyway. That'll be next time.
No! I was looking forward to the boys. Oh, man.
Alright.
That thing. Swords. Unit. Oh, yeah, Unit doesn't get the ad point anymore.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, because of a gift stuff.
Because of you, Gray.
Yeah! Woohoo! I know, technically I have founder status. Woohoo!
Screen. I'm so disappointed we didn't get to the boys.
I know.
I wanted to voice someone.
I know.
Are you doing Biroshana tomorrow or this again?
Peter Shana.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I know.
Next Friday.
Next
Friday.
Friday.
Wow. I have a reason to look forward to every Friday other than the fact that I don't have school.
Oh god.
Alright, so that's what's going on tomorrow. Not
Night.
yeah.
We got reload in the afternoon.
Yeah. Sunday
then-
is Sunday is our normal day of Persona 3.
5.
Eventually, but
It's Stardew Valley followed by more reload, and then Monday is Alter Art.
yeah, look forward to that. Whomps do we raid or do we?
Great question. We can continue the raid train.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Day goes for Sunday, so he's
Yeah,
out. Zach and Zonic are doing Astrobot. Game Grotto's got,
Between Zach and Game Grotto, which one?
They both got the same amount. What the fuck? I think it's gotta be Game Grotto since we recently did Zach and Zonic, I think. Also, thank you, Fade. Unat says Game Grotto's.
Okay. Game Grotto it is.
Yep, it is. Okay, alright. With all that preamble stuff thingies out of the way, please drink water.
Have a good day or night.
Try not to die because you didn't drink water. Let's go reading, everybody!